There we go. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Tania B here with Let's Be Candid. So, I wanted to speak about really about it can really stop with you, okay? And I'm talking about like lesbian domestic abuse because like I have personally experienced it in my life. If you are new to this channel, I definitely will welcome you. And I speak about lesbian domestic violence from the perspective from the actual aggressor because in my relationships, I was more of the one who would, cause a lot of unhealthy behaviors, having these characteristics of, insecurity, brokenness, possessiveness, controlling issues, different things like that, being a little too over the top, assertive, etc., etc. So over my journey, I have definitely learned a lot of techniques, a lot of things that I have learned that I want to share with other people who were like me, and who maybe is still like me right now, who's watching this channel and really don't have a place to really go to. Like I remember when I was like living over in Vegas and I went to one of the domestic violence, like I guess like help center or something. They told me, like the ladies, when I told them that I was the one who was really perpetrating a lot of the situations in my relationships, they was like shocked. They was like, oh wow, like they never get like a volunteer who want to come to actually better themselves. And I was shocked. They was like the people who do certain things in their relationships, they're kind of like forced to go there but never volunteer. And so I'm just like, wow, like that really shocked me, that no one actually gone there to seek help. Like I was running there. I'm like, this stuff got to get out of me. I got to figure out what is going on because I absolutely knew that it was not okay to have certain behaviors that I was showing. And so when I was talking about like it can stop with you, like seriously, it can stop with you because as I'm looking at my own experience and in my own life, I'm just thinking, like if hypothetically continue if I continue on to do the very things that I was doing in the past, you know what I'm saying, like that can eventually go on to another person that could possibly like can go on and do it to another person, you know what I'm saying, and then et cetera, et cetera. Just keep going down the line, keep going down the line. And like I also feel as though like some of these aggressive behaviors can really come into play, even from like just generational things, I'm a firm believer, and I think it's even scientifically proven, but I'm not going to state any facts, because I really don't know like the exact numbers or anything like that. But when it comes to, the emotions can really get blocked, within the side of your cells and stuff from like ancestral stuff or things that happened long ago, before you was even thought of, that it's in your genetic code, it's in your genetic makeup to, act a certain way. And so for me, and just seeing the history of, like my father, and even maybe some ways of my mom and like my grandfather and my dad's dad, like just going over like just through the generations and actually asking them like, hey, were they like, aggressive? Like, were they violent? Like, how were they in their relationships? And hearing some answers that, I really wasn't so proud of, but it really gave me a better understanding of, even my ways. Of course, we can't, blame, oh, well, I'm angry, I'm mad because of my ancestors, like 100%. Yeah, some of it may be true, some of it probably is true. However, like we still have the power of free will. Yes, maybe it could be a little more difficult for people who may have that ancestral line where it's just really just raw, just aggressive, and you just want to just kick everybody's ass. Like it may be a little more tougher to get out of those I want to say like a generational curse for real than other people who may not have really experienced certain things. But even if you are in that, in that on that path of, domestic violence, abuse and stuff like that, just know that like you can change. Like you really can change. And like I'm just saying that even from my perspective, like, and I was just like really like I got on my own nerves. Oh my god, I got on my nerves so much. Let her know I got on my boo's nerves, and the things that I had to do, it was hard. I'm not going to say like this stuff is easy. Like, it's pretty hard to even the first step of even admitting that you got some issues, that something is going on wrong up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff was hard. And even taking the next steps, you know, of really going within and really looking at your shadow self, really looking at the your journey, like of your dark night of the soul, like most of us go on one, and to really be aware that it is required to really go deep within when it comes to wanting to transform and transmute certain characteristics, and that it really can start with you, but it all starts with one choice. Like, it really just starts with one choice. And if you are watching this and you're like, man, you know, I know I be fucking up in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I just be doing all type of dumb shit. I be sorry. And like, you really genuinely be sorry when you do stupid stuff in your relationship, but you keep doing it over and over again. You know I have. I can raise my hand. I did it multiple times, okay? That's why I feel so comfortable speaking about these things, because I've done really stupid a lot of things and said a lot of dumb stuff out my mouth to my booze, okay? And if you are feeling like that, and you may still feel like that right now, and you really need support, I definitely encourage you to watch some of my other videos. And when you really need to get more in depth and more maybe support, you can reach out to me directly, and I'll be more than willing. We can talk and we can see if you and I are a good fit for, you know, me really consulting with you. So definitely we can do a complimentary session with myself to see if you and I do vibe, and if we probably can be, you know, a good fit for your transmutation process with your behaviors. And I can really go in super depth of what I've done to help, you know, transmute my relationships and all that great things, and transmute my own self. So now that I've, you know, allowed myself to get out that rut, always being anxious and just anxiety and stressed all the time, and you know, just feeling just unworthy, you know, those abandonment issues, to really dig deep within. Like I said, it's not easy, but it's worth it. That's if you want it. That's if you want it. It can really stop with you. With this whole domino effect of, you know, you did this, so then your next relationship, they're gonna do it to their boo, and just goes on and on and on and on, and the cycle continues. Like, let's end this, y'all. So I appreciate each and every one of you who will watch this video. Definitely hit that like button if you did find some value. Share it if you feel like someone else can find some value in it as well. And definitely ring that bell if you want to see when I come back live again. So I appreciate you. I love you. Keep loving yourself. All right. Peace.